alone on the far side, but he's done so well to get into the penalty area as he cuts it back across. Bobby Moore was there, it was then blocked by Harrison. He thinks it's over the line. Keep him going forward here, and it could be a shooting opportunity for California. Just trying to find an angle and somehow driving through player after player. Fantastic work from the number 7. Jackie, who will attempt to win it now for Michigan. Here he goes, and he does win it. Michigan through to the final against California.
Well done, lads. Thank you.
Good afternoon and welcome to Loftus Road. The teams enter the fray, and have we got a game and a half for you this afternoon? We've got the mighty Northampton Town women against AFC Sudbury women, and we are looking forward to this. Is an understatement. It is the League Cup final, the Nfyl, the National Football Youth League Women's Under-21 League Cup final. We are at the top. We have got the cream with us today, and these girls looking resplendent in their white and claret is obviously the one and only Northampton Town. They've travelled down. They've down Sudbury across, I think it's about right. And Sudbury are in a Ukrainian tribute is what I'm going to call it. It's a blue and yellow, and don't they look good as well? So looking forward to this. Let's have a quick look at the teams. I want to say quick. Right, for Northampton Town in goal, Iona Smith, Daisy Brown, Maddie Carter, Beth Artemio, Mia Richards, Ruby Hasselden, Kira Doig, Cassidy Flynn, Alex Dix, Maddie Wynyard and Keely Jackson. And on the bench to come on and change the game, Holly Mayfield, Phoebe Preston, Remy Martin, Ruby Oxley and Sophia Tennant, led by the coach Josh Oldfield, no relation to Mike I've been told. And the Sudbury, Millie Carter, Aliette Lamb, Amber Provin, Ashton Newley, Ruby Kilden, Leonie Besant, Kate Edwards, Hilly Bagot, Holly Kennard, Ruby Seeley, Yasmin Drake, and on the bench, Jess Egan, Maisie Goodwin, Chloe Brame, Alex Penny and Sophie Durgan, headed up by head coach David Cannon. And in the middle is Mr. Tom Healy, and it is going to be the yellow of Sudbury. They're going to get us underway, the second instalment today of Nfyl finals, and the first one, well, what a game that was. Arsenal coming out on top. So today the second one is going to also be right up there, and we are underway. Sudbury getting us underway, and it's going to be Leonie Besant launches it forward, and Northampton to be on guard straight off. Keely Jackson. Then ball over the top, and immediately we're in action. Iona Smith will usher her troops. Looking for the forward. There's an opportunity already. Good strong run in there from Kira Poig. And there's an opportunity that ball threaded through. Good defending, well held up there by Maddie Carter, but it's still breaking free. And Iona Smith has to come and clear the show, but really good pressure in there. It was Yasmin Drake and Ruby Seeley that were the danger players. Now we're going for a long throw. Seeley giving it back. Gone back out, comes across. Oh, and cleared away well by Northampton. Northampton, and Puig is in a dangerous position again. Oh, well cut out there, good play. Had to be firm. Good stuff there from Ashton Newley. She hadn't been there, they were through. Right, now we're going again. Kennard using her pace down the line. She fancies this, and she's shown, but she's gone. Just keep going, she's in the area. She's got to be careful there. Well played, Carter. She had to be careful, she did it well. Now Jackson. Robbed by Kilden. And there's the ball inside. Kennard round the outside again, looking up, got options in the middle. Drake's one of them, she's gone on her own. Oh, another good block by Northampton. Well in, Richards. Now Edwards, but it's broken. All inside, oh, and it's held up at the back again. Now here's an opportunity. Getting in behind. Once again, there's some pace on these wings for Sudbury. But once again, resolute defending from Northampton from range. We're going to see something. And rolls straight in the hands of from Kate Edwards into Iona Smith. Yeah, she was ushered right the way along there. Breaking again, some work to be done. Proven, gets back well played, keeps it rolling. Now Besant, all the way back, the first touch from Millie Carter. I do like that rather luminous pink top, works well. Now Seeley, the push in the back. They look to go early. Oh, just cut out, that was close. Trying to get in, Kennard behind. Resolute defending from Carter. There's another break, getting in behind. It's Drake, she's looking to put it back. No, just once again, Northampton defence really is spot on. Here's a chance, but it's clear, and it's Carter that clears the trouble. A long throw launched into the box. Trying to find Drake, but Northampton, as they've done all the time so far, cleared. Nice 1-2 on the edge. And oh, excellent effort there. Lovely 1-2 on the edge of the box between Drake and Edwards, but it was Besant who had the chance. Goes top bins, popping it over the keeper, but just too much in the end. Nice little play on the edge there, poked through. She looked up, she saw where she wanted to put it, but it was always going over in Iona Smith's world. Knew exactly where that was and what was happening. Brilliant stuff. So at the moment, Northampton have penned in this yellow wave. It's coming non-stop at them. It was Haselden cleared the lines, but here we go again with Sudbury. Some work to be done here. Smith ushers the troops up. Let's move up, she said. Northampton not buying into playing out at the back at the moment. Well across. Elliot Lamb clears the decks. And it's going to be Carter with the throw. Alex Dix leaves it. Carter. Flicked on by Richards. And that runs all the way through to Millie Carter. We've got a Millie Carter, we've got a Maddie Carter. Just the two Carters, we can work with that. Again, good defending. Ball goes all the way through, so Beth Artemiou, captain in Northampton, at the moment, just trying to put her foot on things in the middle, in midfield. Just try and like slow them down, get on top. Well played, Besant. Oh, nice little back flick there from Jackson, but it didn't quite come off. And now the yellow wave comes again, out wide. But not getting past Flynn, she's having none of it. And she picks up the free kick as well. Well played, Cassidy Flynn. Oh, little Megs as well. Missed that the first time. Northampton, 8 minutes under the cosh. A little bit of time to settle now. Go back to the keeper. And back. Oh, nicely played out from the back. Richards orchestrating what needs to be happening in there. Now Seeley trying to bring it under control. Which picks up the free kick on the edge. Referee Tom Healy. So there's too much enthusiasm there. He does well. All hers. Yeah, but a little arm over there, and Mia Richards pulls it to the ground. Right, there's another chance for Sudbury. Get the ball in. All the runners are in there. In that lovely little area. Just comes off the head of Drake. And it's cleared. You can see the girls hands up with the sun. And no chances being taken there. Cleared by Lamb. And trying to get in behind the backs. Good ball through there, but Dix couldn't quite get there. Millie Carter tidied it up, sweep the keeper in. Thank you very much. And she ushers the troops up as well. Going to go long. Ten minutes gone, and it's all Sudbury at the moment. But Northampton, like they know what they're about, so they will slowly move into this game. Now Artemiou leading from the front. And it's fallen to Seeley. Cut out really well there. Wynyard giving her a little bit in defence, just doing it. There's the ball over again from Seeley. Kennard finds Besant. Well in there. Artemiou again. And bringing it away was Richards, but as I say, with too much enthusiasm that time. It up. Northampton just trying to keep it on the ground. Can't keep possession for a moment, but stolen. Northampton come away again. Right, now is a chance to attack through Jackson. Back pass. All played by Newley there, and it all sorted. Right, here we come. Numbers in, and we're in behind. And the runs by Kennard. Oh, straight at the keeper. One-on-one, but the keeper stayed big and tall. That's all you ask him to do. Great little ball through here. Look at that, found the ball through. Onside. That was a heavy touch, but still under her control, and the keeper was there. But they come again. There's the cross ball. It's got to be dealt with well by Heselden. Goes out for a corner. Sudbury really are just driving forward. It's going to be Kennard with the corner. Great to be here at Loftus Road, one of the iconic stadium, nestled here in White City, right in, but really is a community stadium. Did a lot for Grenville after the Grenville disaster. Lots going on around here. Real community club. I mean, literally the stands look into the gardens. It's right in the middle here. It's a real hub. And from Barry McGuigan winning these boxing to UEFA Cup in 75, 76. And QPR finished second in the old First Division. That's what we used to have before the Premiership. It's a great place to come. And the people here are incredibly brilliant. Got here very early this morning, and you couldn't ask for better hospitality. A big shout out to QPR, and thank you for them. It just looks like something in the eye. Amber Proven. Ball over, cut out, then Lamb. And then well in there. Edwards. Now they're breaking again. This is well played. This is really good stuff from Seeley. Goes out wide, finds Kennard. One-on-one again, and it's in! She's crept it in at the far post. Holly Kennard, after great work from Ruby Seeley, finds the way past Iona Smith eventually. 14 on the clock. And they find their way through. Yeah, so started from here, and this is the run from Seeley. Done really well breaking through, and then still looks up. Lovely ball through, but Kennard still had lots to do here. And to get around Carter, who's been absolutely excellent all day, and it just creeps in past Millie Carter. Sorry, past Iona Smith. Brilliant play. Look at the smiles. 1-0 to the yellow. It's absolutely everything they've deserved so far. But you feel Northampton, who've been here before, last year's finalists, they know their way around. They're not going to be laying down, but at the same time, Kennard through to Seeley there, and they're linking up again, getting round the outside. That's really good defending, but Seeley's not having any of it. She's still going. Oh, just gets the attack off, but Daisy Brown did really, really well to hold her off there. Really great stuff, but not giving up Ruby Seeley here, look, but Brown's done really, really well, but Seeley not giving up, just keeps fighting for it, and then the final shot, just a bit wayward. Kennard again. Player down. It's our own player as well. I think that's Drake, Yasmin Drake, that went down. This is about Kennard, skillful player, loves to dribble. Selected for the Nfyl All-Stars squad, plays for AFC Sudbury Women. Well, she knows where the back of the net is, that's a dead cert. So a really strong start to the game from AFC Sudbury, but as I say, Northampton know their way around. You just feel that they're going to find their way into it. Not going to be brushed aside. Right, so treatment Drake has been sorted. She's up and well, she's walking around and she's going to get back on the pitch. So good news, and it's the free kick to Sudbury. There she is. But free kick first, and then she's going to allow to enter the fray. Gone direct, looking for the lob, the keeper, but unfortunately not on target. But I'm not quite sure on the chat that's going on in midfield that that's exactly what they had in mind. Well played by Kilden, but I see not everybody was on the same wavelength. Right, Ola Smith, Kennard. She fancies this now. Now Celia tries to play a nice 1-2. The back heel doesn't quite come off. She's still on the ball, working really well with Kilden in there. Here we go again. All the way back to Newley. Newley de Besant puts it over. Now Drake. But only as far as Baggett. But none of that. We're breaking away. And yeah, it's just caught. Good run there from Cassidy Flynn. And referee having a little word there with I think that's Seeley. Nope, sorry, that's Millie Baggett. I saw the 7, but missed the 0. You can't assume people's positions by their numbers when Sudbury are in town. We got 62, 61, 44, 70, 31, 27. It's like a Friday night order of a Chinese. Right, Northampton, got to try and find contact. Up there, Sudbury clear, work to be done. There's Carter, we'll sit back to Smith, but she clears her lines. Seeley all over it. Lee Kennard. It's danger all over this pitch for Sudbury. You can see our camera position, we literally are above the pitch. You look down, you get some see motion sickness tablets when you're looking down, and offside just drifted there. There's Kennard, just went too early on the 1-2. As you can see with the clock flashing in the background, 20 minutes have surpassed, coming up to the halfway point. 1-0 to Sudbury. They're looking very comfortable at the moment, but as I've said, Northampton, they know their way around finals and they're not going to be too subdued about it. So Smith is going to clear. It's under a foot, but Kennard brings it back. Now Besant, well played. Kilden, just tries to find the runner Drake, but it's clear. Now is an opportunity up the other end, and it's Dix. One-on-one. One-on-one with Lamb. She falls over it, but she's got it back. But they're defending in numbers now. Housedon was back there. So Proven and Lamb were back there. Now the ball over, and it's just too heavy. But a really good, strong running from Dix. Now, Millie Carter's hardly touched the ball. Clears up. Wynyard. Kennard. I think she brushed off the defender. She needed help in there. Now she's coming again. She fancies this round the outside. She's past Wynyard. Gets to the byline, pulls it back. And there's Seeley. Oh, what a save onto the post. They're clearing it, it's still in there. Bodies and everybody's at it, and it's eventually fallen to Smith. She grapples it up. What a save onto the post from Smith. Brilliant stuff. What a great run this was from Kennard. Round the outside of Wynyard. Wynyard tries to have a little bit, but she wasn't having it. She pulls it back. And look at that save onto the post. Brilliant stuff. Seeley denied. And then it falls back in there again. And it was Edwards there, couldn't get it through. And Smith tidies up. 2 balls on the pitch while that was happening. That's why we were waiting for everything to start again. Brilliant stuff there. Exceptional goalkeeping. We saw some goalkeeping of the top order in the previous game. Just shows the strength in this women's game. Smith clears. That's Rosette. Good old-fashioned clearance. I think that's the Oakland's Academy Arsenal women's who won the previous game. Staying in the watch support. Kennard been everywhere. Lamb is through a player there. Knowing it around, just straight through. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is look. And a little elbow. Dix knew she was there, but that's what defenders need to do. Right, that is just over the halfway point of the first half. Quarter of the way through the game, halfway through this first half, and it's all Sudbury at the moment, but here come Northampton. Got to find a link with those players. Just think right there for Jackson. They're bringing it away again, and there's Seeley, and she's got the pace down the outside, and there's not many options there for Carter other than to clear into the stands when you've got the pace of Seeley bearing down on you. So, give me Kennard that's going to launch. He fancies it. Drake's coming across. Kilden. But didn't quite work. It went all the way across to Kate Edwards. Flicked it on. Didn't quite come off. Somebody hadn't read the playbook on that one. Seeley was coming back from offside position, but it did touch a Northampton player, and now she's lobbing it in. Oh, she's hit the bar. So I thought she was offside, but it did hit somebody, but it was an unintentional hit, so I thought that meant that the offside still stays. But see here, stole from here, brought forward, plays the ball up, does hit a player there, but she's still in offside position. Didn't expect to get to it. Carter beat the keeper, and that's the second one on the bar. We've had a post and we've had the bar, and we've had one that found the back of the net from Kennard. So still at the moment 1-0 to Sudbury. The sun is shining down on the pitch. Still quite cold here in the stand where we are, but it's looking good down there. It's an iconic, amazing stadium. Really lovely, great community place. All right, now, chance to launch again, and it's going to be Lamb. described by a coach as a powerhouse player. Lamb plays with AFC Sudbury women. Now we're cleared up at the back. Newley all over the top. It's Seeley again, the danger player. She's driving forward. She's got Drake in the middle. She finds Drake. Here's Drake. Oh, straight at Smith. Second attempt she gets there, but brilliant play by Smith. Brilliant play by Seeley. Excellent by Drake, but Smith's having none of it. Brilliant. Look at the break down the line here. A lovely ball from Besant over the top. Seeley, so dangerous. Runs in, sees Drake. Drake just drifts off, comes near post. First time shot, but Smith stops it. And then some really good defending as well. Northampton Town are getting used to defending in numbers. We've got a player down. Just looks like a bit of cramp, to be honest. But opportunity for the girls to take on some water. As I say, it is hot out there at the moment. It gives me an opportunity to mention your instant replay, the home of grassroots football. No company has more grassroots football match filmed and streamed than your instant replay. Big shout out to them, a big thank you for them to allowing us to put it on their channel so we can get the biggest audience possible for these girls and play a path. You want to go to the States? No questions, that's where you go. So Tommy down there, he said he's going to come up and have a word, chat with us, tell us a bit more, but the man has been there, done it, and can lend the way and let you know what to do. Right, so we're back. Leona Smith, everybody is up, walking around, fit as a fiddle. Yeah, and you see Lamb and Besant were going to go for that, but neither of them could pick it up with the sun in their eyes. Now Drake, now Besant. Good strong play there from Kilden. Now the ball over the top, Kennard doesn't take it first time, but she's still got it. Flicks round, does get round Brown, and no, doesn't go out. Now Seeley. Newley finds Kennard, Seeley's overlapping, there it is. Got the pace to get round, it's a heavy touch, comes across there, but Drake can't get the foot on it. And it's cleared, it's everything is happening in that box. And eventually Richards gets it away. Now going long upfield by Jackson, and Dix again is the powerhouse that is Lamb, as per the coach, just comes straight through her. But this is great play here. Look, just know they're on the same team. No look pass, pulls it across, pulls it back, and looks like Drake can't miss. But once again, brilliant defending. That was Carter. And when we clear it, and unfortunately, ball was in the right place from Richards, but nobody in Northampton was picking it up. Well, cut up by Wynyard. Newley lets it run, we'll have the throw. Kennard. Seeley, flick it on Drake to Seeley. Coming across is Brown. Keeps her down there. Stops the first time cross, but can't work out, but it's cut out brilliantly there by Hesselden. They're still coming. Oh, well played. Good stuff there from Artemiou. Kicks. Doing well there, turns well. Drake. Long ball over the back. It's got to be cut out. It's got behind Carter. Seeley. Same corner, same result. 2-0. You saw it coming. Ruby Seeley has been anything but not clinical. Excellent stuff. "32 minutes on the clock. Half hour gone. Here's that lovely ball over the top. Yeah, just couldn't get cut out now. Seeley, been here before. And that time, look at that. Straight into the back. Lovely finish right in front of the cameras. Perfect angle, perfect finish. And Ruby Seeley is putting a nice little finish to her game at the moment. Ruby Seeley. Creative midfielder who specialises in long-range goals. Strong attacker, prolific in front of goal. Selected for the Nfyl All-Star squad. Well, there we go, Ruby Seeley. And that's really good defending. Keely Jackson wanted a bit of that, but Ashton Newley said it's not happening. And Kennard will come back to take the throw. We'll take their time, why not? Well played, Hassleton. They've been overrun in midfield, but Northampton girls doing a great job hanging in there, chasing it down is Puig. But she was, who we mentioned at the beginning, there was dangerous running in there, but she hasn't had a lot of the ball at the moment to be able to do anything with it. But Artemiou goes for it, spectacular, but doesn't quite come off. There's Sudbury, go again. Drake, flicks on, looking for Seeley. But it's Mia Richards that clears, now Kennard. Northampton really got to do what they can to get this away. Now Lamb, a handball they claim, but Lamb gets it all sorted. And a little nudge there. They want to go quick. Ball over back, Kennard. Brown again, well played. It's good stuff. Now, I'm pleased to say that I'm joined in the comms box by the man behind Player Path. Tommy, so good to have you.
Hello, Richard. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Nice view from up here.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? But
lovely.
The sun's over there, mate. I mean, look, you know, you can't come up here without a coat.
Exactly.
But I tell you, the quality of football today has been excellent, hasn't it? And this game's got off to a flyer, and Sudbury, well, they're on fire. Yeah,
no, very good. And we were just saying over the other side, actually, how impressive the standard of both sets of teams were really, and even in the final this morning, the standard of both teams has been very good, and it's very, very good to see.
It's such a disciplined performance by both sets, and here's a chance to get in behind. First time shot, really well played there. Keely Jackson just trying to get the better of Newley and claiming a penalty, but corner was the result of that, but let's have a look to see what we think of the that challenge. This was Keeley doing really well here. Those are the first time shot, brilliantly booked, and yeah, I think she climbed on her leg.
Yeah, just goes out for a corner, does it?
Yeah, so it's in there. And just after this, I'm going to ask you, Tommy, all about player path
no
and
problem.
everything else. But via Kennard, Sudbury attack again. He's got some pace. And Timio is being left behind now. Kennard, here she goes again. This is coast to coast. Pulls it back. And there's Seeley. She's already got one. Oh, and drags it wide. But from one end, from a corner to the other end. Remind you, you playing in your day, Tommy, from one end to the other?
Yeah, exactly. I'll tell you what, she's a great player, the number 27. She's gone on some great runs so far in the first half. She's looking like she's the one that's making things happen for Sudbury. So she looks like a very exciting player.
Yeah, as you see here, look, and she looks up, finds Seeley, and that's been a profitable combination. All that front three has been great. So, player path, as I've been saying, look, you want to go to the States, you want to experience it. What better people to do it with than player path? And so, what's the story?
Yeah, no, so going out to the US is becoming a very popular route for many players now when they finish their time at 2 years of college or an academy set up over here in the UK. Unless they are getting that pro contract that everyone wishes for, there's no way of playing full-time football anymore, unfortunately. So going to the US to carry on.
All right, just a quick one here. Yeah, it's coming across, and that's really good defending there. Great play by Hesselden, just cutting out the run of Edwards. And it's relentless stuff here. It's like the first game. It was just like, you know, non-stop. And unfortunately, that's just too much for Richards. So Sudbury get a chance to go again.
Yeah, so like I said, it is a great opportunity for players to go out and carry on playing that full-time football for another 4 years, but also getting that education alongside it as well. So they're getting their degree, hopefully getting it paid for as well on their scholarship. And just the life experience in general is one like no other. So great opportunity for many.
And you've experienced it yourself?
Yeah, myself and my twin brother Frankie, we went out to California for 4 years. Had the best time of our lives out there, we did. So yeah, we experienced it, and I recommend it to anyone, to be honest.
And which college did you go to?
So we went to EVC, Evergreen Valley College, for our first 2 years, right by San Francisco. And then we transferred to Los Angeles, CSU Dominguez Hills, for our final 2 years. So
right, yes.
Sounds like sun cream with us.
Yeah, it sounds like you struggled there, like, you know, just like, you know, knowing what to do and where to go.
Exactly, yeah. No, we were spoilt for choice out there. We had Hollywood just round the corner, Santa Monica Beach, Venice Beach, and so on. So lovely out there.
Yeah, good stuff. Sounds brilliant. And you came back from that, and it was like knowing others, but it's Dix. There's an opportunity. Well played, Maddie Carter. Save. Really, really great stuff. Looks like Alex Dix was going to be in. We go again. Over. But it's just resolute defending by both teams. I mean, like, they really do put their bodies on the line, don't they? I mean, I know it's 2-0, but Northampton, I mean, they've done well to keep it down to that, but they just, like, non-stop all the time, throwing themselves in front of it. So here's that chance. Really strong play from Dix, gets the better of Lamb. And there's not a lot more she does. Just catches the top of Carter's knee, but brilliant keeping. All the credit goes to the keepers in this area. Now Jackson. Just not finding it, but Northampton, that's the second one they've had now.
Yeah, they've looked threatening, haven't they?
Yeah.
They've looked threatening. They just need to get one away.
Yeah, and now they were in the league final last year, and they're very kind of like, you know, they know what around the circuit, don't they?
Exactly.
You know, so, you know, there's a lot of work to be done here by them, but they know what's what and know the way around. So I'm not too, although Sudbury are pretty efficient, I'm not too worried about it at the moment.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Northampton can get that goal just before half time, and then we can see a really good, entertaining second half, just like the first half.
So what happens when somebody fancies and they sign it with Player Path then?
Yeah, so here at Player Path, we do pretty much everything for them in terms of getting them recruited by college coaches in the US. So we collect all of their video footage for them from yourselves and your Instant Replay and other filming services, and we put all of their individual highlight invites together, collect all of the relevant documentation such as grades, references, CVs, all
The
that type of
GPAs
stuff.
and the SATs?
GPAs, SATs, exactly.
I
all
just
that type
spent
of stuff.
5 years there with 2 kids.
Yeah.
Know all about that.
Exactly.
No kid left behind in Florida.
Yeah,
You know.
exactly. So, yeah, we take care of all that for them, help them through the visa process. We do also have a showcase event in December, and that's where we have coaches from the US fly over to scout the players on show.
Yep.
And then offer them scholarships off the back of that, really. So, yeah, it's a great process and an exciting times for a lot of players.
Is Drake, and just ushered out there by Daisy Brown, who's been excellent at the back there. And it's something that once you've experienced, it's something you felt as if like you wanted to and can offer to other players.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
based on the experience you had, and then having done it as well.
Yeah.
You know, and people over there, the contacts. So once they're over there, it's not just they're on their own.
That's it.
You've
Yeah.
got people, you know, in the pipeline, you know, all the way through the process.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, me and my brother, we was very lucky. We was voted by the US coaches as All-American Award winners. So that means out of every player in the US, we were voted amongst the top 10, 11 players in our sophomore year. So
Wow.
when it comes to sending players out, we do attract some of the very best of coaches, and we can give them that level of support when they are out there. As you say, they're not just on their own. We will give them that level of support when they are out there. But yeah, when I returned, I just felt like more people needed to know of the opportunities that we experienced. So that's part of the reason why we started the company.
Excellent, excellent. And now you're partnered up with the Nfyl.
Yes, exactly.
And Louise, and a great little partnership you got going there.
Yeah, that's brilliant. So hopefully that will get us in front of the teams within the league and just deliver presentations and offer more of an insight into what we do and how we can help, and more opportunities about this soccer scholarship pathway, really. So as I said, I feel like more players need to know about it.
Yeah.
And then it's up to them whether they want to take the jump and go out there. But as I said, for myself and my brother, it was the best decision we ever made.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. And is it boys and girls?
Yes, both male
Excellent.
and female players that we do help. So, yep.
Here's an opportunity.
Good finish.
And it's finished. It's in the back of the net there, Kate Edwards. But it was Seeley again who created all the problems. She got him round the back. Yeah, it's shoulder ankle. Gonna have a bit of physio. But Kate Edwards on the stroke at half time makes it 3-0 to Sudbury. And it doesn't look like there's a... It all comes from this throw in. They're half asleep, but not Seeley. She goes round the back there. Drives on, pulls it back there. Just got trodden on there. And Edwards.
Great
And
finish.
Smith's been brilliant the whole game, but nothing she could do about that. Really, really classy finisher. Right on half-time. Kate Edwards has found herself on the score sheet. Strong box-to-box player who weighs in with important goals, says the coaches. Plays for AFC Sudbury Warren. Well, there is an important one, just to take it away. And just see, look, there's a little bit of pointing around. They're half asleep, but Seeley's not, and that's how she's been all that game. And Edwards just drifts off the back and finds the corner. One you'd be proud of?
Yeah, definitely. I wish I could score goals like that.
Yeah.
But
What position were you?
I was centre midfield.
Oh,
so
right.
I got a few goals in my time.
I would
but
say you could have done that.
Could have done. More of an assist man I was.
Right, I see. You just like laid them on for the others.
Yeah, exactly. I set my brother up and he got all the glory.
Oh, was he the striker?
He was more of an attacking midfielder. I was
Right.
more holding midfield. So,
Right.
yeah, he got all the praise he did.
Yeah. Well, all the praise from the people that don't know a lot about it, but
Exactly.
all the connoisseurs of the game
Yes,
were
exactly.
just saying, have you seen Tommy? Now, that guy knows how to... He's the Nobby Styles of American football, or the Declan Rice,
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Yaya Toure.
Yeah, I've been called worse, so I'll take that.
Yeah. I bet you have. And Seeley, yeah, I think she's going to be fine, actually. Yeah. She's been dangerous the whole game.
Yeah.
So I think there's probably a couple of minutes till half-time. And I think that was just a little bit of a shock to Northampton to concede right on the stroke there.
Yeah, I think so. With that 2-0 scoreline, it can go either way, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
And when it goes to the team that's in favour, it is a bit of a killer blow. But hopefully they can come out and just give it their all, Northampton, in the second half.
I think, you know, and they had that one chance just now. Dix coming through. There's another ball over, but Lamb cuts it out. And it's an opportunity, and it's just the case there. It was Jackson, couldn't find Dix with the ball forward, and Carter theatrically falls on the ball there. I was praising, obviously, because as a former keeper myself, the keeper in the Arsenal keeper in the previous game, Jin.
Oh, wow, yeah.
How good was she at wasting
Really
the
good.
time breaking up the game?
Exactly,
and
yeah.
just slowing it down and consulting about the air in the ball and if the ball boy was okay and shall we go from this side, and it was a masterclass of time wasting in the nicest way
it
possible.
It was nice. All them little tactics that
Yeah.
help in a big game like these are today. They do go they do go a long way.
Yeah, it was great stuff. And these keepers today, I tell you something, once again, impressed all the time.
Yeah.
Because they reckon that keepers in the women's game 10 years behind because they never have their coaches. Here's Seeley. Oh, straight back to Smith. Because goalkeeper coaches were just, is the kit man, he'll kick the ball at you and everything else.
Yeah.
So it takes that time to get there.
Yeah, definitely.
But they're catching up now on the quality.
They are, yeah.
And I've said it, I think it'll be one of the first women to break through into the men's team will be a keeper.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've got a lot of girls that are going out to the US that are goalkeepers, and the offers that they're getting from some big universities now is really good. So, yeah, as you say, I think it is catching up now.
Yeah. Once again, so Northampton, just that final ball here now, Jackson. She's got Dix up in front of her. She fancies this. She's got the pace to get around the outside, pulls it across. But cleared. Well played again there. Kilden. But ladies and gentlemen, that is half-time. Sudbury have really come to the fore. They came out really on the ball. Chances of 4 was Drake and Seeley. And then it was Kennard. And let's just see a couple of... And Tommy, I'll give you a chance to talk through some of these goals from the first half. See what you think. Here we go. We'll see the story of this. Here's the first one. So Seeley picks up here, and this is a good, strong run.
Yeah. She's looked threatening as well herself out there. And then 27 on the left-hand side, called in trouble, all half really, and it's a great finish.
Yeah, right into the corner. Just see that again there. It's Seeley that picks it up. Strong run, and you take it from here.
And the two of them, 18, 27, have had a great partnership. Great first touch, get in front of the defender and slots it in the side corner. So yeah, very good all round.
Yeah, spot on, really good stuff. So that was 14 minutes, and 32 minutes later, sorry, on 32 minutes.
Again, it's this left-hand side, isn't it, really? It's the 18 this time with another good finish, but it's all coming down the left-hand side by the looks of it. But yeah, like I say, the 18 and the 27 first half have been causing real problems. Yeah,
great ball by Besant there, catching the defence. And just looks like the first one there, we're out into that far corner. Great finish. Love it. And this, I'm saying, I think they caught him napping.
Yeah, I think so. If you look at the Northampton defenders here, one there's still pointing. Good throw in. I thought it was a cutback initially, but it looked like it come off the defender.
Yeah.
And fell to 22 there with a great finish.
Yeah. Kate Edwards got on the score sheet. You see again, they do seem to be just a little bit asleep here, talking to each other, but not a lot. And did they get defended, or was it a cutback? Yeah, combination of the two.
Yeah.
Edwards.
But either way, it was a great finish there in the near post.
Yeah. Great stuff. So that was the story of the half. It's AFC Sudbury 3. Northampton Town 0, but I think the second half we are going to see a little bit different from Northampton.
Yeah, I think they've got to come out for it now. They've got nothing to lose, so they've got to come out for it. I think the problem with that is it can either go one or two ways. It can either be more goals against you, or you can, of course, claw it back. So hoping some goals for Northampton and make it an entertaining game. Yeah,
sounds good to me. Right, we will be back with you in 10 minutes. Don't go away. Don't go too far. And Tommy, thank you very much for the insight. Great stuff. Great you have you partnering the finals this week and the National Football Youth League.
No problem. Thanks so much for having me.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
On the far side, but he's done so well to get into the penalty area as he cuts it back across. Bobby Moore was there, it was then blocked by Harrison. He thinks it's over the line. Keep him going forward here, and it could be a shooting opportunity for California. Just trying to find an angle and somehow driving through player after player. Fantastic work from the number 7. Jackie, who will attempt to win it now. Here he goes, and he does win it. Michigan through to the final against California.
Well done, lads. Thank you.
So the music stops. And that's our cue to get back with you and back here for the second half. There's a lot of steps, so I had to come up here. This is and we're underway, the League Cup final, the under-21 Sudbury, AFC Sudbury. At the moment, 3-0 to the good, but long in the tooth Northampton in the final last year. I don't think they've given up yet. So, obviously, they've got to go for it at the same time. They've got to make sure they just hang in there. Don't concede just before half-time. Nightmare time to concede. Elliot Lamb going to clear the ranks. New break. Poig, dangerous in the first half. Oh, just wouldn't fall there. And is that against Dix? I didn't see anything wrong with that myself. Just calm down, says the ref. Newley was smothering the ball. Ball's breaking through again. It's going to go in there. Drake's going to see it over the line. And it's there, and Ona Smith has hurt herself with that one. Just a minute into the second half. And I tell you, it's what I thought it was. Kate Edwards, who was very, very close to getting her name on the score sheet in the first half. Kate Edwards there, ball forward. It was Kennard. It was Kennard. Because Edwards did score, and so did Kennard. That's Kennard's second. Really great through ball there. It was Edwards with the through ball. She's been instrumental all game. And just 2 minutes into the second half, and Kennard makes it 4. So Northampton, it's just a pride thing now, but there's no hanging back. Here's Drake. Just trying to thread it through to Edwards that time. Northampton looked like they were going to, with Kira Doig, looked like they were going to push through. And up the other end, and there's a goal, and from distance, not troubling anybody. But Ruby Kilden. I think there's been a change in the Northampton goal, but we'll come to that again in a minute. Great defending there. It's Kennard. Not only is she going forward, really, really imposing, but look at that tracking back there. Brilliant stuff from Kennard. Look at the pace she's got on her there, and just gets in front and just gets caught by Dix there, but that's what it's all about. You've got to show that effort both ends of the pitch. Cleared by Hasselden. We're in again. Now Doig can get it away. Into the space, into the holes. Across comes Brown. Very calm in possession. Grown into a really reliable centre back as Brown. Well, she's been working down this flank, defending, doing an exceptional job. And just holding up there. We've got a little bit of a head injury on the far side. The player's holding her head, and now she just sat on the floor. And physio will come on. I think it's Kennard. think it's Kennard looking round. Yeah, she did have that fall from the free kick just now after scoring the goal. She won't have come off. She's on a hat-trick. She's up and about and she's fine. Just to go off because she's had treatment, and then she's allowed to come back on at a time. Not quite how you work out what it is. She's back on now. Nfyl there. Going to try and lead from the front. Newley. Back to Carter. Cut out by Wynyard. There's a chance for Northampton to go forward, but Lamb's going to come across. Clears the decks, but Newley doesn't read the same book. Oh, just getting a foot in there. Great play by Kennard. She's everywhere. And she's not there when that ball forward. And so Northampton are going to make a couple of changes. I can see the number 4 of Remy Martin is going to be coming on. There's Remy Martin, yeah, coming on for 23, Wynyard. So 4 for 23. Remy Martin, when I was younger, was the name of a drink, but I'm sure she's going to bring more to the field than that. That was with a Y, so Remy's with an I. It's coming on. Right, we've won a free kick, a throw. Let's push forward. It's good battling up front. Now it's come to Nfyl. With that pace, the transition of the break, looking to get Seeley in behind. She's there. Going behind, she's got Drake as company, but she brings it all the way back to Edwards. Now Kennard. Good battling from the Northampton defence, but Edwards still going strong. She's had it stolen off her by Nfyl. We clear. Lamb tidies up. All over now, Seeley. Can she bring it down? She's got Remy Martin for company. Got to keep her out there. She does. Cross comes Carter. On the edge of the box work to be done. Well played, Doig. He's back. And there's the ball up. Trying to find Dix. She finds her. She turns. And Newley stopped her, so she just pulled her to the ground. And she's going to get a yellow card for that. A yellow card for Dix. I think he finds just enthusiasm, sir. Probably a bit of frustration working the other end of the pitch and you're 4-0 down. Kept it in well there, but you see she wasn't happy with that. Don't know if it was yellow, but not to worry. And ball says Kennard. Play on, says the ref. Wonder how long Kennard's going to get. Try and go for a hat-trick. Will it be like a Haaland? We'll just keep him. proven. Nfyl clears. Another chance launching. This Kennard. So many options in the middle there. Seeley, Edwards, Kilden, and Nfyl was all over there. I think in rugby that was a high tackle, or just in MMA, you probably get an award for that. There we go, look. That's it. That's what I like to see. Grit, determination, enthusiasm. Besant leaves it for Lamb. And she goes direct onto the top of the net. Not troubling Iona Smith. Wants to build. Essendon finds Dix. She's got pace on her. She's going, she's striding away. She's got Doig next to her. She doesn't need her. Finds the back of the net. What a brilliant individual goal there by Kira Doig. Come on, she says. It's not over yet. Give the girl a chance, and she just takes it. Brilliant stuff there from Doig. Dix, I do apologise. Great ball forward here. Dix, great turn. Look at that pace. She's keeping those players off her. Straight line. Back of the net. Alex Dix. 4-1. All to play for now. Will that rattle them enough? Seeley's coming up the other end, straight through, but too heavy a touch and cleared. But Alex Dix has looked dangerous all afternoon, and there she really did deliver. Pushed in the back there by Remy Martin. Dix, a true goal scorer, of so much more than athletic, more than goals. Athletic, intelligent, and ruthless. Says here, just see that once again. Just I'm calling that enthusiasm. What the coach tells us about Dix. Well, she's been giving them trouble all afternoon, and she really does get her just rewards there. Going to be Besant, goes direct. Gets it up and over, but doesn't get it down. That's with the captain's armband. Fancy this. Just go up, and yeah, you can see there, just didn't get it to come down in time. Right, Sudbury. They've got their gander up now, but so has Northampton, and they believe it. There's still a half hour to go in this game. Plenty of time to pick up 3 goals. On the transition like they just did. Drake. Plays it back to Provine. Great looking for it again. A great play at the back there. Really good commanding stuff by Hesselden. Goes up. Nfyl, and now plays it forward. Still Northampton. She's trying to find Keely Jackson when she's up there, but running through here is Flynn. Out wide. Doig. That's the microphone straight over there. Lamb goes the clear. Knocked out. Oh, and Timmy, you, well, no prisoners she took there. As it came back. Poor old Millie Baggett knew all about that. Dave Brown does well. Finds Flynn. In turn, looking for Jackson, but Pheasant cuts it off in the middle. Oh, well played. Doig keeps it going, but between her and Dix there, just a misunderstanding. Didn't quite work. They're staying high up there. Need that next goal. Ball over. Kennard's going to chase it down. He's got Drake in the middle. She's done really well there. Is she going to need anybody? She doesn't. Oh, off the bar again. Brilliant stuff there. Kennard, so close to our hat trick. Brilliant stuff here. She keeps it in. Oh, look at the way she just turns it over there. Brilliant stuff. Past Martin. And then against the bar. I think Smith got a touch of that one again. So it's 2 on the bar, 1 on the post so far. 1 on the roof of the net as well. But still they go strongly. Back to Lamb. And then clear it forward. Cut out again, Northampton. Proven. Lamb. Doig doesn't quite make that, but does get the throw as a reward. And it's going to be Cassidy Flynn. Dix looking for support. There's Jackson. Came off her arm, but no, said the ref. In the back, Martin is supporting, coming up. And there's no option there with that much pressure. Newley just has to clear the decks. Need some options in there. Northampton not yet willing to go one-on-one at the back to keep pushing the players forward. Right now, Northampton a chance to launch in. Yeah, just caught. Yeah, Richards goes to ground now. Chance to launch it in. Cleared by Sudbury. And it's Kennard again. Runs into a wall that time. And they look to split it early. Baggett. She falls. Now they come in, got to bring it forward. Flynn. Inside. Oh, well played, Doig. She goes up to Keely Jackson, but just misses her. And this is where they've got to be careful at the back. But Hesselden finds Martin. Brown. Back to Smith. Into Richards. Now Flynn, can't lose it there. Baggett, but Flynn's biting her heels. Played into Drake, and she's offside. Well played by Northampton. So Northampton go early, looking for Doig. Falls for her. Right, managed to muster it away. Jackson's after. Oh, well played. Brilliant work there. Losing her feet with the pace, and Provan has no choice but to clear her lines. Great work there. Really strong running from Keely Jackson. Impressive stuff. Just stole it. The artful dodger straight out of her back pocket. Took it, thank you very much, and off she was gone. Does well there. Wins the throw. Unfortunately, they don't normally get it wrong, but I'm sure in that case that's a meant to be a Northampton throw. Hold it there, says the ref. Substitute, no. Carry on, he said. 25 minutes to go. Plenty of time. Clears. Now Drake. Great ball for Kennard to run onto. She doesn't have the support. Tommy Hughes across there. And there's Carter as well. Well played. Now the substitution will be made. So Sudbury coming off is 70, and that is Millie Baggett. Nope, that's changed. She's walked back. Coming off, I think that's Kennard wandering off down the side. Scored 2. Nope, she's not coming off. They're still deciding who it is. 18, Seeley looks like she's coming off. No, it is Baggett. So Baggett has gone off over this near side. She wasn't allowed to walk across, and on her place 29, which is Chloe Brame. So Chloe for Baggett. Seem to be lots of options there walking towards the bench, but poor old Millie Baggett's got to walk all the way round. And while she's there, collect that ball for Northampton. No, she's not. So, Chloe Brame, workhorse with high levels of physicality. Looking forward to that physicality in the midfield with Artemiel. And breaking again. Strong running. Edwards, can she finish it? Pulls it across. And Brown clears. She just finds Doig. Well played on the edge of the box there. Kilden, she goes from distance, doesn't quite come together. Well played here, just see this again. Really fancies it from there, but really doesn't get hold of it at all. And Northampton try and build again. Provan puts it back in. Now Edwards Jackson loses out to Peasant. Oh! But I didn't see anything in that myself. That was just me. Richards caught Seeley. Yeah, and there's quite a lot of noise in the theatre with that one. Seemed okay. Nothing there. Nothing there in my book. Anyway, gone from distance, straight to Smith. Goes long, but Dix needs a lot more support up there. Needs to fall in the right place for her. Frustration, come on. There's Dix, wants everybody to run at her pace. Get up there. She's still got the guts for it. Proven. Finds Seeley. Now Kennard. Oh, nice ball in for Seeley, but I think it's just a bit too heavy. And Carter just marshals her to the side. From there, says the ref, as we enter the last 20 minutes. Hard to say, but there's still plenty of time for Northampton. Oh, and Dix knew about that one. Yellow card for Lamb. Described in the notes as a powerhouse, and she powered through there. Elliot Lamb with the yellow. Northampton pop it in. Timio back in their handball, not given to the ref, and they break. Sudbury coming away. Oh, cut out really well there. I think it was Hesselden. Now it's Brown. Lamb is there again. So was Hesselden, plays it forward for Dix. Goes for the spectacular, but still wins a throw. Chance for Northampton to get forward. I think they've got to start taking a chance at the back here. We've got 4 along the back line with just 1 Sudbury player. Got a bit of cramp. Just think we need some more support. Timmy Yu is coming forward as well now. Still 3-on-1. There's the yellow. Just seemed like very late to me. Right, and Sudbury, so they break at pace, but it's going to fall down as they hit the back line. They don't have all the support. Doig following it through because Seeley's going all the way around the outside. It doesn't go out. Well played. Seeley's on the floor again. Oh, and Remy Martin is tripped. Taken out there by Kate Edwards. Referee just going to put the corner flag up. Bit of ground maintenance. Just came away here. It was pretty blatant. I like the way it held her hand up as if I didn't see you. And clearance, unfortunately, just finds touch. So Sudbury come again. Nice feet. Nice work by Kennard. Out to Seeley. She's got Drake and Brame in the middle as options. Fancies it herself, goes to the line, pulls it back for Drake. Drake's first time shot. Doesn't wrap her foot round it. The line gets to the line, pulls it back. Drake just can't wrap round, and so stays at 4-1. Still time. Still 18 minutes to go, plus a little bit of extras. Carter. Needs more support in there. Girls look very tired. Got the ball, said the ref. There was no complaints from Besant, just carried on. Lamb clears. Kennard saying, you leave that to me. Lamb takes no prisoners, takes no chances. Clears her lines, that's her job. Northampton is still 3-on-1 up top. I think they can afford to take more of a chance. Cleared by Sudbury. Flicked on, but doesn't make Dix. Now it's falling the Dix. Great feet. Nothing says the ref. Lamb clears, takes the deflection, and it's a goal kick. Millie Walk is the shout from the pitch side, telling the ref, telling the keeper, take her time, slow it down. Seeley can't keep it in. Northampton, another chance. Timiu looking for options. Not a lot going that way, her way. Essendon clears. Frame. Sees it out and leaves it to Provan. Well in again. Great play. That's the second time Jackson's done that. I think it's both times been on Besant. Orchestrating from the middle of there now. Back we go. Plenty of time for Sudbury. They're in no rush. All down the line. Some work to be done here by Martin. Smith comes. And she's got to be careful here, and that's Edison at his finest. Brown, brilliant. Great play now, Flynn. Timiu. Jackson, great ball through. Didn't quite make it, nothing was going to go there again, but really good encouraging stuff from Northampton. Just the final product's not getting that. Heselden finds Flynn. Back to Brown. Finds Jackson. A layoff. Doesn't find her man. And so Sudbury come again. Now Drake. Unselfish plays it for Kennard. Holds her head. I think that was Edwards with the shot. Another substitution. While we're looking at that. Yeah. Holds her head. It's not what she was looking for. And the substitution is going to be, coming off is number 20. Ashton Newley. And also, oh no, and 14 is coming on. Is Jess Egan. Jess Egan on for Ashton Newley. Looks like a like-for-like replacement. And a substitution as well. That's 25, Keely Jackson going off. And coming on up front, right to that line is number 9. We're looking for, we need another one of them. Ruby Oxley. Big, strong forward, makes life uncomfortable with opposition defenders and is a threat, say the coaches. And that's what we need, more of that from Northampton. Like we mentioned earlier, got to weigh that up with the defensive work. Oh, from distance, nice play there. Good work from Kilden. Smith, fine with it. Oh, and Drake is through, and oh, what a finish from that angle. Smith didn't see the danger, didn't think that was going to be running through. 5-1, 10 minutes to go. That is game, set, and match. But what a finish. Drake has worked hard all day. No rewards. Didn't go there. Went over Heston's head. And it just didn't look like she was going to be able to get it in from there. And she did. What a great angle. What a great finish. That really does get the heads down. Going off while that's all going on is Kate Edwards, number 22. There's Yasmin Drake. So 22 is off. And coming on to the pitch is, can't see the number, is that a 44, which is the one and only Maisie Goodwin. So 5-1, the Maisie is on. The front three of Kennard, Seeley and Drake have been on a headache all day. Really impressive. Now here's Drake again. She fancies another now, I think. Pushes it in for Seeley. Those two have worked so well together. Now Brame's on at the back as well. But it's cleared. And a substitution. Let's see who came off. Oh yeah, right at the back. So 20 on, I think that's 10. Doig has gone off over in the back corner. Just walks off as close as possible. Yeah, so Sophia Tennant for Kira Doig. Creative forward-thinking midfielder with lots of personality. That's what we want to see in this game right now. But Sudbury got a chance to impose themselves. Lamb comes up as well. Brings it in there. And Smith on the line. And Smith again. And it's been given as a goal. Not quite sure who's got that over the line. There it is. It is Ruby Kilden. No, we don't have VAR, but the referee said it went over. We'll see it here. It comes in. Kilden, yeah, the keeper is well over and there as well. So he was saving it in the back of the net. Well played, Ruby Kilden. From distance, Oxley doesn't get hold of it. That's the story of Northampton's day. Just hasn't worked in that very last third. Carter will take her time as much as possible. Drag the people in. And now she'll clear looking. Last 7 minutes, 6 minutes plus a bit of injury. So 10 minutes to go. Tennant chasing it now, Drake. Kilden, oh, nicely passed, but stubbed out. Now Proven. Tennant looking for that run of Dix. Ah, what a ball, brilliant stuff. First time shot, oh, just past the post. Brilliant play there by Alex Dix. Great ball forward from Tennant. Just not the finish. Look at this ball from Tennant. Only been on 2 minutes. Got the pace of the game straight away. And just spun away. If that was snooker, we would ask for the bays to be relayed. It just rolled off there at the end. A bit too much spin on the ball, a bit too much side. Sudbury go again. new player, Egan. To another. Good win. Now Tennant. Down the line. Lamb. Oxley tries to turn Lamb, but Lamb is not for turning. Carter trying to push Seeley back. Seeley's got the pace. Instead, takes her time nicely inside to Besant. Kilden. Provan. That's 1-2 with Seeley and Edwards. And Kilden can get on the end of it. All the loose balls at the moment are falling to Sudbury. Braham's got some chasing to do there. Goodwin's doing it. Can't quite get there. Goodwin takes a knock. One of the dying embers of this game. Richards trying to find a link. Not coming off. Seeley fancies it again. Load it past, and that is 7. And it's probably a bit harsh on Northampton now. But Seeley, that's her second. She's been the standout player, in my opinion. Her and Kennard, well, and Drake, but Seeley probably more so. Not a lot between them. Good win, nice ball in. Took it in her stride, and before Smith could get out and stretch herself, make herself bigger, she'd find the back of the net. We'll play Katie Seeley. That's the Ruby Seeley, confusing her with Katie Edwards there. And here is Besant. Besant looking to orchestrate in the middle. Goes out wide. Oh, cut out nicely. Good strong play by Tennant, and then Lamb comes across. Now Boehm. And she's been all day. Richards just cuts it out in the middle. End of the last minute of normal time. Don't think there'll be many extras. Right, 7-1 in the cup final. If there's any need. Although Katie Seeley will say otherwise if she's on a hat-trick. Besant. Back to Provan. Now Seeley. It's 1-2. Doesn't come off, but she gets it back. Kilden. That's 1-2 with Goodwin. There's the ball over the back. Good long run there from Kennard. She, remember, still on a hat-trick. Just been involved for ages. That's referee looks at his watch. Kennard, does she fancy spinning it in for her hat-trick? Surely what's going to be near enough the last play of the game. Drake comes short. Goes over her, still falls in the middle. Besant flicks it on. Now Drake, and it's cleared. And Drake. And referee has said 1 minute of added time. And it's Oxley that took the knock there. So that'll be 1 minute plus a little bit. So Seeley and Kennard will be left on 2 apiece. No chance of making it 3. Players taking on a bit of water. Results not been in this shoot quite a while now. And Oxley hasn't been on that long. Going to be helped off. We're going to start again with Smith. I don't think Northampton have got any more subs because nobody's come on. Yeah, we're going to carry on with 10. The last, which would now be 30 seconds. This is the last chance for Northampton. Doesn't fall. Good win. Besant. Kilden. Now Seeley. She's on a hat-trick. Pulls it back. Good defending. Carter. Timmy Yu. And referee's looking at his watch. And ladies and gentlemen, it is all over. Sudbury have come out convincing winners, 7-1 in this League Cup final. The National Football Youth League Women's Under-21 League Cup final has finished here. Northampton Town 1, AFC Sudbury 7. And unfortunately for Northampton Town, it was as if they weren't at the races. Because Sudbury came out of the block so quickly. And we thought that Northampton were going to be bringing it back. As Tommy was saying at half-time, you know, they got the ability to do it. And Tommy, you were wrong. Sudbury just run away. So let's have a look at the story of the game, which is all Sudbury. So started off in the 14th minute. Here it is. Seeley runs, keeps running, and plays a lovely ball through there. And it's Kennard, looks across down that left-hand side, as Tommy was saying, and just creeps it inside into that far corner. Brilliant stuff. And then same again down that left-hand side. This time Besant with the ball. Finds Seeley, and this time she finishes it herself, again into that far corner. And just before half-time this was, everybody thought Northampton was a bit asleep. Seeley wasn't. Took it all the way around, pulled it back, and what a great finish there from Edwards. Really well played. Seeley took a knock there, but Edwards was exceptional. And then Kennard got her second, running through. just beat the keeper there, and that's just had enough to let it roll in. Very magnanimous of Drake not to go and knock that in. And then we had one of the goals of the game. I thought, look at that for a turn. Change of pace, getting away, 3 players converging on you, through the keeper, back of the net. And at 4-1, Doig suddenly thought it was all on. Doigs and Dix, great play by Dix. And then scramble at the back there, and suddenly we saw 3 goals in over as many minutes. Again running through, cleared Drake. Nice little play of Goodwin, but look at that ball there from Goodwin to Seeley. Face up the keeper and just lays her down, back of the net. And just as we thought it was all over, Drake just gets in there on a little back pass. We think it should run out of space, but she manages the acutest of angle to get it across. And Drake made it 7-1. One very happy player. And that's how it's all finished here. Now there will be cup presentation. Gives me a chance to thank Tommy coming up from Player Path at half-time. If you want to go to the States, if you want to experience what Tom and his brother did, well, you probably don't experience that. If you want to experience America, the scholarship, the education, the sport, everything that goes with it, then Player Path is the place to go. Partnering now with the National Football Youth League. And chance, they'll make a presentation to you, sit down in front of you, tell you what it's all about. You ask all the questions, and they'll tell you that 8 years of experience themselves just being out there, going between a couple of colleges, they got that experience, and they have been doing this for a few years now. They know the ins and outs. They can help with the visas, the highlight videos, the footage. They do showcases in December, and coaches come across from it. Very highly respected, thought of, and Player Path is where you want to be. And also shout out your instant replay. If you want your games filmed, streamed, analysed, they're the guys who will turn up anywhere, anytime, and turn your team into the new drive to survive for the non-league world. So big thank you to those sponsors for being there today. And we're just waiting for the red carpet and the table to be put in the right place, and we'll be off. And the Sudbury girls enjoying a little celebration there. There's Louise. I'm sure everything's ready. Medals, cup. Nobody works harder in grassroots football than Louise Macy and the National Football Youth League that she runs. A really, really great setup. Hundreds of clubs, thousands of players, week in, week out. Getting the teams together. I mean, Northampton, I think they knew it was over at 3-0. At 4-1, they had a bit of hope, but another 3 goals and everything's dashed. Sudbury were so worth their money today. Resplendent in the yellow of Ukraine. It's like a yellow machine just going forward all the time. The presentation table is almost ready. Just need a man with a mic. Two amazing games we've brought you today. The quality of rugby from the women at this level has been top notch. Some great finishes, some exceptional keeping, and be interested to see how they hang in. It does look good. Girls posing there. Picture to remember. I think we are nearly ready. I was in front of the winner's banner. And just about get the rewards. First up will be coming the referees. Done a great job over the two games. Tom Healy led the way in this game. And yellows were a minimum, which is always a good sign. The music dips. Presenter comes on, and we're getting ready. Big round of applause. Everybody that's taken place part today. And a big shout out to the referees and linesmen today. This time led by Tom Healy, and there's Louise sprinting in position. Well played. Remember, you can't do anything without them. And the runners-up, Northampton Town. They were well and truly beaten, but they gave a really, really good account of themselves. Two keepers. Fortunately, the second hardly ever gets to look in. Well done, Northampton. Great work by their coach Josh Oldfield, who's at the back there. And the player of the match is Katie Kennard. A flick up between her and Katie Seeley. And Kennard, Holly Kennard, presented by Tommy. And Sudbury now get to come up, collect their winners' medals, and they'll hang around the winners' banner, and they get to lift that cup in front of their supporters. There's 2 full busloads of them, we know, because they're blocking us in. So they brought a good crowd with them, well done. And the captain, who will be lifting the cup, Leonie Besant, on 3. Here we go. Yes, AFC Sudbury, the Nfyl Women's Under-21 League Cup winners 2023. And it's going to be a night to remember. And Freddie comes on just down the road from where he had one of his best nights ever. He's knock out a little bit of We Are the Champions, and they have deserved that so much. A great season, Sudbury, beating all before them. Excellent play. So, brilliant double header. Nfyl, as I've said before, a monster of an organisation. So good. Thousands of kids, players, coaches, teams across the country. Louise Macy does a great job. Big shout out to player path there as Kennard swings with the cup. And you're instant replay. Remember that if you want your game filmed, it's the only place to go. And excellent stuff there. So thank you to you for tuning in today, and everybody else that's following the Nfyl. We'll be back with you again on Wednesday when we've got the men's competition from the Hawthorns. But here from Loftus Road, QPR, I'd just like to say a big thank you. And we will be back with you, obviously, next season, but on Wednesday for the men's competition. So from Loftus Road, we say adios, adieu, and thank you.
Alone on the far side, but he's done so well to get into the penalty area as he cuts it back across. Bobby Moore was there, it was then blocked by Harrison. He thinks it's over the line. He'll keep on going forward here, and it could be a shooting opportunity for California. Just trying to find an angle and somehow driving through player after player. Fantastic work from the number 7. Jackie, who will attempt to win it now for Michigan. Here he goes, and he does win it. Michigan through to the final against California.
Well on, lads. Thank you.